What's up everybody, Newman back, welcome to a brand new video, and today I'm going to be doing a little bit of an updates video, kind of like a what's going on kind of thing. I'm going to be showing off some cool stuff because why not? So clearly let's address the elephant in the room. I look a little different, I have glasses. I've had them in videos before, so I don't think it should be that big of a deal. If you guys really don't, I know I'm going to get swamped with comments, so I'll just take them off, so all better, alright? So, first of all, what's going on? Like, where's all the videos, pretty much, you know? I'm really busy, guys. I got loads of homework that I gotta finish up before school year starts. I'm not really gonna explain. Yes, I have summer homework. It's a thing. And then school year starts for me on the 17th, so after that point, I'm pretty much donezo. So that's gonna suck. But I will try to produce videos like I did last year, where I produced consistently throughout the school year. I'm really going to try this year. I'm in a bit more of advanced classes compared to last year, so I'm going to have a lot more homework than I had compared to last year, but I'm going to do my best to try and keep the content consistently coming out, because that's what I got to do, right? That's kind of what's going on. I'm just trying to get all my homework done, just kind of finalize everything so it's all good to go, and that kind of explains where all the videos are. So yes, I know I have a lot of catching up to do with news and everything like that. I'm sorry, I've got stuff to do before I can focus on videos. Hopefully I'll have Tuesday through Thursday, or Tuesday and Wednesday kind of, because I start school on Thursday, to just grind as many videos as I can and try and get as many recorded as I can within that little time frame. That way I can have like good videos to go throughout, you know, these next weeks or so. And then of course Godzilla will be coming back next Wednesday, so you guys all can look forward to that, and so on. Now, I have stated on the channel multiple times, if I'm not here at home, I'm out in the mountains in Colorado. And so I recently was out there, and I actually got to go to this little comic shop called Time Warp Comics, and I want to give them a shout out because they're great, man. So last year, a little over a year ago, I went there and I actually got these guys. So I don't think I've ever showed these off on the channel. I filmed an unboxing. Someday I'll probably upload it. What up everybody, D-Man back, and welcome to a new video, a new type of video. Ooh, we're venturing into the unexplored of this channel. But I never actually edited it or uploaded it, but here they are. Here's Godzilla, and here's Ghidorah, and I did do slight customization to this Godzilla. It's of course the Ghidorah, the three-headed monster set. It's the same design. You can see it's all rubber, so it's really cool, like really bendable and flexible. You can do anything you want with it. There is a guy inside of here, so it's like this weird like suit set. So you take this off. It's like a Haru Nakajima toy. Check that out. You take that out, you pull it open. There's a dude in there. It's pretty awesome. So I like that they have a little guy inside the suit. I don't really mess with the guys inside the suit too much because it's kind of a hassle to get them in and out. Now I'm gonna have to remember how to put these dorsal fins back on while trying to entertain. Okay, so there they go. Oh good, Godzilla's back in there. Kind of a little chubby, and you can kind of squish him, but I think it adds a level of like authenticity to it, makes them more authentic, makes them really cool. And then like I said, I did some customization. There's a big wire inside of his tail. That way I can get some posability with the tail, but not too much. I would have to readjust the wire to really get anything going, because right now the wire's sitting right here where it's kind of up in his body right now. But I would have to push it down and out into the tail again so that I can bend it and hold it in positions. But I don't really do much with this guy. He's just on display above here, so that's why you guys don't see him. Same thing with this Ghidorah. There's a dude inside here. I'm not taking the Ghidorah apart. He is a monster to get back together, but he's a really cool one too. Great. They're great figures. Great for display. And then I recently went there, I think yesterday. I was just there before I came home, so I got lots of cool stuff, and I want to show it off. Starting out, I got the newest issue of Walking Dead, because I've been needing to get it, and of course, that's just my opportunity to grab it. And then I got this G-Fan magazine, which is pretty sweet. I don't really know what it is, but I'll definitely be checking it out, seeing everything that it has to offer, and then I'll see if I can use any of the info from here on the channel. So I'm sure I can, which will be really cool. Looks like it has interviews from Higuchi in here, so that'll be really cool to see what he says about Shin Godzilla, of course. And then I can hopefully, like I said, use information for news videos. And as a birthday present from my brother, I got this guy, this awesome vinyl Godzilla 1974. This is, of course, the Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla design. It's a piggy bank, which is cool, so I can put money in here. But it's just kind of really cool just to have like a cool Godzilla 1974. I don't know if they have any toys of him, but this is like the closest they have. You can, of course, turn the head because you're gonna have to pop it off to get your money out, but it's really cool. You can do some little poses with him. He doesn't articulate like in the arms or anything. The tail looks like it would, but it actually doesn't. I think it's just really cool just to have on my shelf. I really love the design. As you guys know, it's like my third favorite design, so it's pretty awesome. And no, my birthday hasn't passed already. Some of you guys know when my birthday is. It's in a little bit, so it's coming up, and so that's why my brother gave me this guy. I have a fairly large Godzilla Bandai Creations kind of collection. I have the GMK Ghidorah, and then of course this is, I think, the Destroy All Monsters Godzilla, if I remember correctly, from the 60s and 70s. So I'm not totally sure, but I think that's who this is supposed to be. I got him when I was a really little kid, so I do not remember like what suit he's supposed to be. It looks like it's supposed to be the Destroy All Monsters suit, but I could be wrong. It could be some other one. They just did a bad job on the sculpt. This Ghidorah is obviously GMK. I got him back in 2014 for my birthday, so pretty sweet. These guys I have on display on the shelf. Also, it's not like they're like my best figures, obviously, otherwise I'd have my Monster Arts up there, but I don't know. They're like good knickknacks for the shelf. My Monster Arts are in a glass case in my basement, so that's what's going on with them. The reason I show them off is because they're like kind of your normal kind of Bandai Creations Godzilla ones, and then these are the ones that I've previously had, which would be a Hedorah, and I'm not showing off my whole Bandai Creations collection or anything like that, but here's a Hedorah, and here's my Mechagodzilla. These are the only Hedorah and Mechagodzilla figures that I have, and it's Mechagodzilla, Super Mechagodzilla. So he's alright, you know. The only reason I'm showing these guys off is because I just went to the comic shop, Time Warp again, shout out to them, and I actually got some really sweet stuff. So I got the Bandai Japan Hedorah, and he looks so much better. I mean, it's just amazing how much better he looks. You actually get like articulation with him a little bit. His arm can like do some poses. But other than that, he's just a solid figure. The design, they nailed the design, the look, the tail's really long and great. Looks really good compared to the Bandai Creations guy. He's bigger, actually. He's a lot bigger. He looks more like a toad. But this guy, I think, is a better figure overall. You guys can see the comparison. I don't really know. Personally, I think the Bandai Japan version is a lot better than this. He's really big and hunky. I don't really like him compared to this guy, so I want to show the difference off. Really shows the difference between America and Japan in terms of Godzilla toys, in my opinion. Japan's just kind of better at that. Also, this guy has like a really weird, I don't know if you can see it, he's got a really weird line all the way across his body, and this guy, like, he doesn't. He's good to go. He looks really nice, so just wanted to show that off. That's why I was showing this guy, just so you can see the difference. And then Godzilla, just to do like a size comparison, is a lot bigger than them, than the Japan ones. Then also my Mechagodzilla, and I got Kiryu. Kiryu, oh my goodness, they have so much detail in this dude. He looks like really good. I think they did a really good job. And I know this is like a total change of pace. I'm always bagging on Bandai. I'm always saying how bad they do. There's Shin Godzilla, let's be honest, not that great. But this guy's pretty good. You know, you got standard like Bandai articulation, like not very much going on. The legs don't do anything. Tail does that. I actually have that huge Kiryu. Remember that big one that they released a while ago? I don't really have any. I don't have them with me, so I can't show them off, but they do have a really big Kiryu who looks just like this, just showing how much detail is packed into this little guy, that the big guy looks just like him. So this little guy, he looks really good. I'll see if the camera will focus in on him. It doesn't look like it's wanting to. Oh, there it goes. Really good stuff. He has like a drill hand. I don't quite remember Kiryu doing that a lot in the movies, but it's cool to see nonetheless. Pretty sweet figure. And then compared to the American counterpart of the Mechagodzilla 2, it's like you really see the difference here between quality. This guy has no color other than just his solid silver. This guy's all detailed and colored, so you guys can really just see the difference. and then even lengthwise. I'm pretty sure height-wise, yeah, the Bandai Creations one seems to be a little bit bigger in terms of all the figures, but overall, I think they're the worst ones compared to the Japanese one. And then again, just a size comparison to Godzilla so you guys can see. These are the two I'm really excited about, so check this one out. It's Gigan, Showa Gigan, which is awesome. I think the Showa Gigan design is really underrated. They don't really use it a lot, which is a bummer. They always, like in comic books, they always use the Final Wars design. I'm sick of seeing it. So here's the good old Gigan, which is awesome. I'm always a fan of him. He's got the really cool buzzsaw. Like I said, lots more detail in these Bandai Japan ones than I was ever used to as a little kid with the Bandai Creations. So really cool. Again, size comparison, Godzilla is a lot bigger. I don't know why. They must be made to a different scale for some reason. But I was pretty excited. I've never had a Gigan before, so, well, I've had that big, huge Final Wars Gigan, but I've never had a real Gigan figure before, so it's cool to get. And then, of course, he has the normal articulation, and he has the tail, or he has the legs, too, so it's cool. And of course, the tail does stuff, hardly anything. It's really kind of a stiff one, but it's pretty good. And then here's the one I'm super excited about, Jet Jaguar. Awesome. Could not believe they had this guy. That's so cool. His head doesn't turn or anything, just he has this like weird twist at the body, and then his arms go up and down. But he's really cool. They added a lot of detail on this dude. I almost feel like having him on my shelf, but I'm probably not gonna. I'll probably make a different shelf for all my other Godzilla figures and have all these guys on it. So really cool. Jet Jaguar, he's just kind of, he's one of those ones you love because he's so bad. He's great. So again, size comparison. Now they did have some other like figures there. They had Rodan from Final Wars, which I already have, and then they had a big, huge Rodan piggy bank, but I'm not into the piggy bank collecting. Like I love the Godzilla one that I got, but that's because it's one of my favorite designs. I don't really care about Rodan. They also had some Heisei Godzilla piggy banks. I'm not sure I'll ever get those either. They had like in the past I've seen them have NECA when I've been there. So in the past they've had NECA figures, but they didn't this time. But they did have, I think it's Zigra from Gamera. They had a Zigra, like kind of like a Bandai figure, but I don't know if Bandai ever made Gamera figures, but it was kind of like that. And I think it was like 20 or 15 bucks or something. I'm not sure. It was pretty sweet. So I would have picked it up, but I'm not a big Showa Gamera fan, so I passed. I was like not wanting to spend more than I needed. So there's the review, I guess. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. Sorry for the lack of videos, of course. I'm D-Man. D-Man out.